أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله على محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. Dear our students, welcome today with our new lesson of our English course. Today, inshallah, we will study together an introduction about writing skills. Okay, now my dear students, let's go to start our lesson today. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله على محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. Dear our students, welcome today with our new lesson of Unit 1. Today, inshallah, we will study together writing lesson. Today, inshallah, we will speak about the tips for report writing. 10 report writing tips. My dear students, these report writing tips will save you time and make sure that what you write is relevant. There are 5 writing tips followed by 5 language tips. All of these 10 report writing tips. So, give me your attention and you must be focused with me today. Yes. Number 1, write your executive summary and table of contents at the end. My dear students, this means that the section headings and page numbers will be consistent. The executive summary is much easier to write if you have already written the rest. So, you must keep this point in your mind. Now, focus on the objective. My dear students, make sure you understand the purpose of your report and who you are writing it for. If you are writing a report as part of your school course, read the brief carefully and refer back to it so that everything you write and include is relevant. If you are writing a business report, write an objective statement first. This helps you decide what's going to be relevant and important for the reader. You can use the objective as the title of the report or put it in the introduction. For example, to identify new market segments and analyze the competition. And now, plan before you start writing. Okay? Plan before you start writing. Gather all your research and relevant information. You might need to interview people, do some background reading, or carry out experiments. Decide on a structure for your report. How are you going to organize the information you have into sections? How can you divide these sections into headings and subheadings? Okay? Plan your structure by writing all your points on a piece of paper, then grouping these ideas into sections and headings. Alternatively, try a mind map. Try to use mind map. Write a subject word in a box and then write ideas around this subject word, drawing lines to connect them to the subject word. Doing this can help you see where information is related and where it can be grouped. Make sure you keep a note of all your references so you can write the references section afterwards. As you plan out the structure of your report, think about how it's linked to the objective of your report. Use clear layout. Yes, use a clear layout. Make your report look more readable and inviting. Here are some ways to help you do this. Keep in your mind. Use headings and subheadings to break up the text. Remember to number these consistently. Here are two alternatives. Section 1, subsection 1A, 1B, and subsection 1A, I, 1A, it means I hear. 1, 2, 3, like this. Okay? Or section 1, subsection 1.1, 1.2, subsection 1.1.1, 1.1.2, 1.2.1, 1.2.2, and etc. Include adequate spacing and margins to make the text look less dense. Okay? Keep in your mind, you must write well-structured paragraphs. Paragraphs shouldn't be more than 5 sentences long. For example, your first sentence is the topic sentence, the main idea of the paragraph. The second of 4 sentences expand on this idea, giving supporting or additional information. Commenting on the points raised or referring to other data. The final sentence concludes the ideas presented or leads on to the following paragraph. Now, yes, edit and proofread. Here is a checklist of what you should ask yourself before submitting your report. Okay? Is it free of grammatical mistakes? Easy to read? Do the sections follow on logically from each other? Is each point supported with evidence or data? Is each point supported with evidence or data? Are the conclusions and recommendations persuasive? Are all the sources correctly referenced? And finally, have you kept to the report objective or brush. Now, the two 5 steps, 5 language steps. Keep in your mind. Keep sentences short and simple. It means include only one main idea in each sentence with extra information in following sentences introduced by appropriate linking word. Avoid writing long sentences with lots of sub-clauses which will make it difficult for your reader to follow you. Okay? Aim for sentences which are no longer than 15 or 20 words. Now, use linking words. Use linking words. Words and phrases like therefore, however, for this reason, and etc. help your reader to follow your idea. For a complete list of linking words, you can read a simple book about this. Okay? And examples of their use, check out our page on linking words. Yes, number 8. Use everyday English. Use everyday English. It means explain jargon or technical language if you are writing for a non-technical audience, and include these terms in a glossary. The most important point: avoid passive forms where possible. Scientific and technical reports often include passive forms instead of subject pronouns like I and you. But for business reports, you can write more simply and directly. Okay? To make your business report sound more objective, you can use the third person. Third person. For example, this report outlines the advantages and disadvantages of company-person schemas. Other verbs you can use in the third person are, okay? And you must keep in your mind, analyze, describe, discuss. Yes, keep an eye on punctuation. This is the last thing, the last point. You must keep in your mind, take care about writing mistakes. For example, punctuation mistakes. Correct punctuation helps your reader move more easily through your report. If you are not sure on when to use commas or apostrophe, okay, you can check out our punctuation guide on the link, or you can get the book from the internet. Thank you very much, my dear students. Thanks for your watching. This is Mr. Muhammad Ahmed. Have a nice day. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.